as we take a look here at the cross-country weather, we are seeing some thunderstorm watches and warnings in effect for parts of the just showed up there on you for parts of Alberta as well as Saskatchewan. So there is a system that's coming through. Of course, we will have some extra showers around the Great Lakes, and that's going to be pushing into our area as well. So as we continue to see this heat warning in effect, we will have that later this evening, but then temperatures will drop to about normal type temperatures as we head into the overnight and then into Thursday. So looking at temperatures right now, it is a little bit warmer. Even though there's not an extreme heat warning for parts of New Brunswick, we are still feeling those warmer temperatures, especially along that western coast where that heat bubble has really come over from. And we are, of course, feeling Humidex values as well. So still feeling warm out there. If you are heading out and about, just make sure you are staying hydrated and find some shade. But we are going to continue to see that moisture, as Todd talked about, it's going to go down. So we're not feeling so much humidity as we head into the evening. So that is the good news as we head throughout the rest of the week. Now, as we take a look here at our overnight, that heat warning is ending, and we are going to see those average type temperatures really settling in, especially in southern parts of New Brunswick as well as over into Prince Edward Island. A little bit cooler up in northern parts of New Brunswick overnight. Now tomorrow, those average highs are going to be coming back into effect. We will see a mix of sun and clouds, sunnier in the morning with increasing cloud coverage coming through later in the afternoon. Again, high UV indexes pretty much across the board. We're seeing very high UV indexes around the southern portion of New Brunswick, so that is something to take into consideration. Cooler temperatures on the island, but again, high UV index, and we should see sun throughout the morning before we see some clouds settle in. Pretty much the same over in Cape Breton Island and eastern parts of Nova Scotia. Then as we head into central and western parts of Nova Scotia, still a little bit warmer than that average. So a little bit of that heat still hanging on before we see it clear out. Now, as for our forecasted timeline, we could see some spotty showers along that Bay of Fundy coastline. But for the most part, we are just going to see that mix of sun and cloud, especially that increasing cloud coverage as we head later into the afternoon on Thursday. And then, of course, into Friday, we should see some clearer sunny skies. So what does that mean for our 7-day forecast? Well, we are seeing a little bit of an increase in temperatures into Friday. And then, yes, that low pressure system that's really hanging over those Great Lakes right now in Ontario is going to be coming our way. We'll see the most impact into Saturday. There could be some chance showers hanging around through Sunday morning, although the system is saying that those should be clearing out. Much the same over in Nova Scotia. So the majority of those showers happening on Saturday before we see a little bit of a chance of showers into the early hours of Sunday morning, but it should clear out a little bit later into the morning. And then over on Prince Edward Island, that's when they'll see the rain, is on Sunday. So that system moving through fairly quickly, but again, we are seeing cooler temperatures dropping through for Thursday and Friday in PEI, and then we see it tick up a little bit before cooling down, and then into next week we will see warmer temperatures once again. So not a bad night for you on Sunday, Todd.
Not bad. We got 3 big rock concerts in Halifax on the weekend. So Friday, Saturday night, if you can make for some clear skies, I'm sure they'll all be happy.
Oh.
All right. Thank you, Brianne.